We are here again for Kanpai news. Thaylien is surprised.
We are.
It is news time, Thaylien.
I'm not gonna lie.
It is news time.
Can we put this on hold because I want to go get a drink?
Oh my god, really?
I'm joking.
Okay.
I do want to get a drink. But let's just do it.
You goobers. Right. Hey everyone, welcome to Kanpai News for the week commencing the 6th of July, 2025. I am your host, Nasuth. I am joined, as always, by Xeno and Thaylien. How are you boys? This
Thirsty, and he's drunk.
Yes.
Hi, drunk. I'm Nasuth.
Nice to meet you.
Terrible joke. Right. Let's go ahead and get into this. We're all having fun and games, but we are starting off with the sad news that we haven't had for a while. Another death in the industry. Starting with comics titan Jim Shooter dies at 73. Legendary comic writer and editor Jim Shooter passed away on Monday at the age of 73 from esophageal cancer. Starting his career at just 14, writing Superman and Supergirl stories for DC, Shooter went on to create key Legion of Superheroes characters like Karate Kid and Pharaoh Lad, which I assume has something to do with iron and magnetism. He later served as Marvel's editor-in-chief for nearly a decade, where he helped launch Transformers and oversaw licensed comics like Micronauts and Shogun Warriors. Shooter also founded multiple publishing ventures, including Valiant Comics and Defiant Comics. His influence spanned decades and shaped some of comics' most iconic properties.
Next up, slight sad news, but not all that sad. Tanezaki takes time off. Voice actress Atsumi Tanezaki is scaling back her work due to ongoing health issues. Her agency, Haikyo, announced on July 2nd. Though she had continued working under medical supervision last year, she's now prioritizing recovery. Tanezaki is known for major roles such as Chisei in The Ancient Magus Bride, Anya in Spy Family, and Frieren in Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Wow. She also voices Isabel Norton in the upcoming Secrets of the Silent Witch, set to premiere on July 5th, which both me and Xeno seem to be rather interested in.
Hope she recovers quickly.
We wish her all the best.
Oh, I get the best one! Yeah! Right, so, ChatGPT haunts Necronomico subs. Crunchyroll, I love this, Crunchyroll's German subtitles for Necronomico and the Cosmic Horror Show briefly included an unexpected ChatGPT said prefix at the 1912 mark, so 19 minutes, 12 seconds mark, on episode 1, suggesting the use of the large language model in creating the subs. While this phrase did not appear in other subtitled languages, viewers also reported multiple errors in the English translation. Crunchyroll later confirmed a third-party vendor had improperly used AI to generate the subtitles, which goes against the company's vendor agreements. The German subtitle line has since been corrected. There was another part of it that the translator name at the end
was just like Charlie.
It just said translator name. Right?
That's right.
It's a translator's name, translator name, as in like it just filled it in with generic data.
Then when they corrected
it,
Charlie, yeah. So,
Charlie
bit me.
To be honest, I can appreciate it if Crunchyroll does have this agreement with a third-party vendor not to use AI inappropriately, right?
I'm not sure I buy it, though. I'm not sure I buy that, though.
No, I can easily see it being there, but at the same time, how did no one fucking catch this? Right?
Exactly.
Like, well, you don't check over my work before it goes live, so I mean, you know.
No, but wait, are you trying to admit you're an AI? So, I mean, fuck, to be fair, I did used to look over your work before I was just like, yeah, I mean, you just do good enough work. I mean, I don't need to check this stuff out anymore, so... But, and it was just causing you undue stress for me to review it first. What? Didn't
the last couple of episodes of Kanpai Cast have things like audio sync issues?
Yep.
Yeah, and where was your checking with this?
Not my job.
Right. Let's go ahead and move on. So the other best story, Gate returns with more firepower. The Gate anime is getting a sequel titled Gate 2: Tides of Conflict, based on the second series of Takumi Yanai's novels focusing on Japan's maritime self-defense forces. Directed by Toru Takahashi at Studio M2, the new anime reunites key staff, including returning writer Tatsuhiko Urahata. That's the end of that sentence. Takahito Urahata. Production platform Oshi, currently in soft launch, announced the project and will offer fans a behind-the-scenes access and a way to support production directly. The new season follows a rescue mission for an American journalist in the special region's dangerous waters, continuing the series' mix of fantasy, politics, and military action. So it looks like this time we're going to be doing maritime self-defense forces instead of land self-defense forces.
Next up, Junji Ito Painted Crimson. A new anime adaptation titled Junji Ito Crimson was announced at Japan Expo 2025 in Paris, featuring stories by legendary horror manga creator Junji Ito. Singer Yumi Matsutoya will perform the theme song Kurasu Egeha, which also has a music video featuring Ito's illustrations. The video's character bridges the world of the living and the dead, fitting the anime's eerie tone. Crunchyroll will stream the series, and the song will appear on Matsutoya's 40th album, out this fall.
Cool.
Gave you the other really good one season.
Glitch back to Night City. Studio Trigger confirmed at Anime Expo that a new Cyberpunk Edge Runners anime is in production, with Kai Ikarashi? Kai Ikarashi making his directorial debut. Oh no. Returning staff include Bartos, I don't know how to pronounce.
Bartos Stibor.
Okay, thank you. As producer/writer, Ichigo Kano as character designer, and Masahiko Otsuka are on script duty. The new Netflix-bound series is a standalone 10-episode story set in the Cyberpunk 2077 universe, described as a raw chronicle of redemption and revenge. Teaser footage shown in closed-door session at the event. And I'm glad that we've actually got a proper story of this. So I'm genuinely looking forward to everything that they've announced here. But I am skeptical of new directors.
Yeah, but at least we've got the same writers.
We've got the right.
Yeah.
Yes, we've also got the right thing, which is a standalone story in the Night City universe, Cyberpunk universe, which instead of trying to be a sequel to the last one, which I'm really glad they decided to go for.
Macross launches Frontier in English. At Anime Expo, the Big West Macross panel announced that Udon Entertainment will release Hayato Aoki's Macross Frontier manga in English next year, translated by Zach Davison, hopefully not using generative AI. The panel also confirmed that Macross Delta and Macross Frontier TV series and films will receive Blu-ray releases from Anime Limited, with Frontier and other titles pending a release date. Additionally, Big West will stream the first episodes of Macross 7, Macross Frontier, and Macross Delta on YouTube starting July 7th, which I think is the day before this comes out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it should be on there now if you want to go check those out.
Fair enough.
Before we continue, right?
Yes.
The last story, right? Nasuth, you may want to chop this out, but the last story has just made me think, could you just imagine if they use generative AI? So, like, what you should be saying is, like, large language models. But the whole generative AI thing is, it's like, you know, it's randomly deciding shit. Could you just imagine if they use a generative AI for the Universal Translator in Star Trek?
Oh my god.
So, like, all of a sudden, like, the Klingons or the Romulans are like, how's about no, bitch? And it's just like, wait, what the fuck? Sorry. Just jumped into my head.
Universal Translator said,
Yeah.
Right.
Right, next up, Street Fighter finds its boss. David Dasmalchian will play M. Bison in the Legendary's upcoming Street Fighter live-action film, according to Deadline. Known for roles in Ant-Man, Dune, and Late Night with the Devil, Dasmalchian referenced the iconic Raul Julia Bison line in a post announcing the news. The film's cast also includes 50 Cent as Balrog, Kalina Lang as Chun-Li, Andrew Koji as Ryu, Jason Momoa as Blanca, Noah Centineo as Ken, Roman Reigns as Akuma, and Orville Peck as Vega. Though originally slated for March 2026, Sony has pulled the movie from its calendar. Kitao Sakurai is set to direct the shoot in Australia beginning in August.
Yeah,
So I'm not
I also
sure.
have the story here about Balrog. So yeah, they're definitely confirmed.
Nice.
Like, I wanna say like David. Sorry, what's his name? David
Dasmalchian.
Dasmalchian, right?
Dasmalchian, yes.
Like, I don't know how I feel about him being M. Bison, right? However, I've been watching a series that's currently airing called Murderbot, and he's in it, and he does a really good job of his character. He is a pretty decent actor, but the guy's a stick. And it's like, but the Bison's supposed to have bigger shoulders than his head. So I'm not sure how this is going to work.
Padded suits.
Unless they take a massive padded suits. I was going to say, that's about it.
They can do amazing things with CGI these days.
Right. Standalone again. Bandai Namco Filmworks revealed a new teaser and logo by Hajime Sorayama for the Ghost in the Shell anime by Science Seru during Anime Expo. The staff said the show will stay true to Masamune Shiro's... Wait, no,
Masamune.
Is that...
Masamune Shiro's original manga.
Is that... Wait, when do you use a W?
You don't?
I'm confused, but the W's confusing me. My brain dying. Anyway.
It could be a pseudonym.
Cool.
Yeah.
Masamune's Shiro's original manga. With scripts nearly finished and storyboards underway, Shiro's commented that this marks either the 4th or 10th adaptation, depending on how you count, and called it a kind of second generation for the franchise. An exhibition of Shiro's work will also head to Los Angeles. I've seen the teaser, the second teaser.
It's the same as the
series.
first one. The only difference is they've added this logo, really.
No, not just that.
Oh,
they've also added like
some
3
animatics, didn't they?
Yeah. I'm genuinely interested to see where this goes, but I think if you are looking for anything close to resembling standalone complex, you're going to be sorely disappointed. I feel like they're going to make this grittier and more akin to Cyberpunk Edgerunners than standalone complex, but we'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. I mean, it could be worse. It could be a rise.
Coming in towards the end of the regular news, Akira rights have rolled back to Kodansha. Warner Brothers has officially released the rights to the long-planned live-action Akira film back to Kodansha after more than 20 years of stalled development, reports The Hollywood Reporter. The project saw a revolving door of directors, writers, and producers, including Leonardo DiCaprio's Appian Way and Taika Waititi, who I know I should know from somewhere, who was negotiating to direct before scheduling conflicts. Who was negotiating to direct before scheduling conflicts delayed production indefinitely. Originally set in Neo-Tokyo, Warner had planned to move the story to New Manhattan for a 2009 release, but the film never materialized. Now producers and talent hope to pitch the property to other studios and streamers. Please no.
Wait, was this...
Please no. Please.
Was this the one that Keanu Reeves was going to be in?
I don't know.
I know Keanu Reeves was going to be in...
At one instance, I'm sure of it. 20
Yeah.
years is a long time.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The Battle Angel Alita adaptation, that was in, like, production hell for the longest time. I'm so happy with what we got. I am so happy with
But
what
on
we
the other
actually
hand, the
got.
Ghost in the Shell live action was definitely a thing. Same with the Aeon Flux live action. Just definitely a thing. Anyway.
Definitely a thing. So, moving on. Naruto rocks on Flow's global tour. Sakura Music's rock band Flow announced their Naruto the Rock World Tour for fall 2025, hitting Europe and North America with over 30 shows. Impressive. The band will perform their Naruto theme hits like Go, Sign, and Gold, plus covers of other Naruto songs like Haruka Kanata and Silhouette. Flow, who's been active since 2001, has contributed music to many anime, including Naruto, Code Geass, Eureka 7, and Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. So this is a very involved in the anime scene band.
Finally, something that's hitting your neck of the woods too. Does it list? No, it doesn't list any actual tour spots. That's a shame. Right, so that is it for the regular news. Now, returning this week, we have Facts and Room. Oh yes, I'm sorry, we don't have any anime and manga releases. There just weren't any listed this week. But by the time I collected the news,
Right. So moving on to Facts and Rumors. First one, Mushoku Tensei Season 3 is due to air in 2026. And this is a fact. Yes, that's correct. The first official teaser for Mushoku Tensei Season 3 was unveiled at Crunchyroll's Anime Expo panel on July 6th, 2025, confirming the anime the anime is officially scheduled to air in 2026. Studio Bind will return as the animation studio with Ryosuke Shibuya directing. Sanae Shimada as Ryota and Ryota Furukawa as character designers, and Yoshiaki Fujisawa composing the music. Multiple reliable outlets including Anime Corner, Sportskeeda, and comicbook.com have consistently reported on the 2026 release window following the official announcement. I didn't know about that it was coming out next year. At least I don't think I did.
no, I don't think we did. Yeah. I don't think we've covered that. No.
Okay.
Also, just want to quick aside. You've gotten so much better at pronouncing Japanese names.
I know, but it's taken so much effort.
Yeah. Right. So up next, the Black Clover anime is getting a new season in 2026 as well, and this is a fact. At Anime Expo 2025, July 5th and 6th, 2025, Crunchyroll and Studio Pierrot officially announced a Black Clover second season, effectively the 5th season overall, with production now underway and a teaser PV out, confirming a 2026 premiere window. What does it mean, 5th season overall, but second?
So here's the problem, right? In Japan, right? What do you count as a season? Like something that has like a start and an end, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you've got split cores, and we would count those as two separate seasons in the West usually.
Yes.
Well, I mean, like in the early 2000s, you wouldn't. Like Stargate SG-1 or Star Trek Voyager or what have you. They would have a gap in fall.
They would have a gap in like winter, but the winter gap would only be like a month or two at most.
Yes, but they'd still have a gap, right?
Yeah.
And so, but for shows like Bleach, Dragon Ball, all these really long-running shows, they literally would release episodes once a week, right? And it would be once a week, maybe with like a week gap for Golden Week or the week between Christmas and New Year's, right?
So essentially what you're saying is this is the second season, but...
Yes.
because the first season was
the
continuous.
production
Yeah,
And went over
the production was so
4 cores
Yeah.
in the first season.
Well, no, I think
I don't know
saying
how
it's
many-
more than 4 cores. I think he's saying it's 4 years.
might be like it might be
Something
like
like
8.
that. So it's
but
one
the whole
solid-
point is, in America, when they're dubbing things, they split it up.
Yeah,
right?
year
So
by
like
year.
yeah.
Right. All right, Thaylien.
So, next up, thank you for giving me this one. The Bleach 1000 Year Blood Core 4 will release in 2026. And this one is also a fact. Yes, that's correct. Studio PRO's official announcement at Anime Expo 2025 confirmed that Bleach 1000 Year Blood War Part 4, The Calamity, is scheduled to premiere in 2026. While an exact month or date hasn't been revealed yet, the 2026 timeframe is official.
I think they mean Bleach the 1000 Year Blood War Season 4. Thank you very much.
Probably.
God. Right, then the Fist of the North Star remake will be CGI. And unfortunately, this is a fact.
Oh.
Yes, the upcoming Fist of the North Star Hokuto no Ken remake
Hokuto.
has been confirmed as a CGI animated series. The recent teaser trailer revealed that Anime Expo 2025 shows fully computer-generated visuals, much to many fans' dismay.
Hang on. I gotta see. If there are any images of this on ANN.
When I saw an image of it, I'm like, that looks like it's the Berserk 2016. But like, I knew it wasn't Berserk 2016 because it I can't remember the name of the character, had the marks on his torso.
The thing about the Berserk one is that if you take any single, well, okay, I take it back.
Still,
if you take some of the stills, they look really good. As my audio
But
screws
then,
up for these guys.
again, some of them, and they just look really, really... Oh, yeah. Here we are.
Go on.
Fist News Start
Main
anime
cast.
trailer. The old main cast.
Oh, is that... That's not...
That's the poster.
drawn,
if you
isn't
look
it?
up in the... If you look up
Just-
above,
yeah.
there's the
Put
actual
on-
thing
Hang on,
there.
let me punch back over to this screen for the viewers.
Mm.
oh god,
Go away. Go away!
just play it, Nasuth. Oh god. Oh.
I mean, that's not not great. That scene's not too bad. But the faces, this looks like it was. You know what this looks
That's
like?
not.
You know what this looks
Yeah.
like? This looks like it was made by the studio that does all the CGI intros for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's what this looks like.
You're not wrong. I would agree with that sentiment, actually.
That's,
oh god.
That's 100% what
POV,
this looks
somebody
like.
replaced that guy's microphones with hands.
Oh god.
I mean, it doesn't look as bad as the Berserk 2016. I will say that.
I think the
This
coloring
could be a lot
really helps
worse.
with that. I think they've got the shading. It's like, yeah, the shading down. Anyway,
This could be a lot worse.
we'll see.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Back to the actual facts and rumors. This is me, isn't it? Okay, Beastar's final season part 2 will air in 2026 on Netflix, and this, surprisingly, I didn't even know this was here, is a fact. Indeed, the second part of Beastar's final season is confirmed to be released in 2026. I swear, the last
thought it
part
was already
ended
finished.
like on such a satisfying note. How?
I thought
Maybe
it was over.
Maybe I'm misremembering the ending. Anyway,
Are we having an Attack on Titan? Is that what's going on?
nah. Well, I mean, all the other seasons have been in in 2 parts. Anyway, Netflix revealed the new key visual and confirmed the exclusive 2026 premiere at Anime Expo 2025. Additionally, multiple outlets such as What's on Netflix and Oricon News report the global release has been delayed and is now scheduled for 2026. Okay. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I enjoyed the first half of the last season.
Fair enough. All right, next up. This is an interesting one for Xeno. I believe he's watched the first one.
Oh, hell yeah. I love
Reincarnated as a
this.
Sword Season 2 will air in 2026, and this one is a fact. Because yes, that's correct. An official announcement was made on July 6th, 2025, revealing that the second season of Reincarnated as a Sword is currently in production and scheduled to premiere in fall or quarter 4 of 2026. This was confirmed by the official anime website and various reputable outlets during Anime Expo 2025.
A lot of stuff coming out
Yeah.
of Anime Expo this year.
I mean, I'm genuinely looking forward to this because I really enjoyed the first season.
Xeno wants to be the daddy of a little cat girl. I got it. Got it.
Maybe I want to be the daddy of the sword, Nasuth.
Nope. Sword is the daddy.
So I want to be a sword. Anyway. Right, and then we got the last fact and/or rumor. Apothecary Diaries is getting a season 3, and this is also a fact.
Oops, all facts.
Yep, confirmed. An anime sequel for the Apothecary Diaries was officially announced on July 4th, 2025, following the end of season 2. Sources indicate it's referred to as a sequel production rather than explicitly labeled as season 3, but both fans and outlets refer to it as season 3.
So when they say sequel production, are we moving on to different characters? I hope not.
No,
Because I have a theory about season 3.
I think people are high as a kite. So
Yeah.
I mean, they could in principle do what Dan Machi did, which was they did season 1 and then they did a spin-off of season 1 involving the Loki familiar, and then they came back and did season 2, 3, 4, and 5. So, you know,
I mean, it could end where it is, but I don't think so. There's so many unfinished plot threads. And if you want to find out more about that, make sure you stay tuned later this week for the Kanpai Cast episode where we're doing the full 2025 spring season review. And Xeno and I gush over Apothecary Diaries a bunch.
Absolutely.
Right, that does it for the news this week. And I guess until next week, when hopefully we see you back here for more news.
For more news.
news.